Hello, and welcome to a journey that will transform your life, reclaim your time, and unleash your truest potential. In a world where relentless demands pull you in every direction, where your energy is constantly sought, and your time feels like it's never truly your own, there is a simple yet profound skill that stands as your lifeline. It's the ability to say no. This isn't just about refusing requests. It's about mastering your boundaries for personal and professional empowerment. It's about understanding the deep psychology behind why we struggle to utter that powerful two-letter word. And then, armed with that knowledge, adopting actionable strategies to say it with grace, confidence, and absolutely no guilt. Have you ever felt the crushing weight of overcommitment, the insidious creep of stress, or the simmering resentment that builds when you constantly prioritize others' needs above your own? If so, you are not alone. So many of us are conditioned to be people pleasers, to always say yes, even when every fiber of our being screams no. This habit, though seemingly kind, often leads to unhappiness, exhaustion, and a profound loss of control over your own life. But what if I told you that by learning to say no, you could unlock a more balanced, authentically fulfilling existence? That you could enhance your productivity, improve your relationships, and gain a confident calmness that permeates every aspect of your day. Today we dive deep into the heart of this transformative skill. We will uncover 5 fundamental rules that will empower you to redefine your boundaries, command respect, and finally, lead the life you truly desire. Are you ready to reclaim your time, your energy, and your peace? Let's begin. Rule number 1, your well-being comes first, the non-negotiable foundation. This first rule is the bedrock upon which all other assertive action stands. You must prioritize your own needs and well-being above all else. Think about it. We are often raised to believe that saying no is rude or selfish or egocentric. We want to help others. We feel good when we contribute to someone's happiness. And while generosity is a beautiful trait, neglecting your own needs creates long-term dysfunction, burnout, and deep-seated resentment. Consider the analogy of airplane safety instructions. In an emergency, you are always told to secure your own oxygen mask before assisting others. Why? Because if you're gasping for air, you can't effectively help anyone else. The same principle applies to your life. No one will protect your time or prioritize your needs as vigilantly as you will. When you consistently prioritize others over yourself, you may experience resentment, bitterness, and a decline in your own well-being. This isn't about being self-absorbed. It's about self-care. And self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary. When you operate from a place of abundance rather than depletion, you are truly able to offer support to others in a healthier, more sustainable way, leading to more balanced relationships. So, internalize this. Your needs are valid. Your time is valuable. Your well-being is paramount. This is not a luxury. It is a necessity for a life well lived. Embrace this truth, and you've already taken the most powerful step towards reclaiming your freedom. Rule number 2, assert your power. It's a skill you can master. Our second rule is about action. Develop assertiveness as a learned skill. Many believe assertiveness is an innate trait, something you either have or you don't. But this is a misconception. Assertiveness is a muscle you can train, a skill you can learn, practice, and apply effectively across every scenario in your life. It allows you to express your needs confidently without constantly seeking approval from others. Now it's crucial to understand the distinction here. Assertiveness is not aggressiveness. Aggressiveness is belligerent. It's rude, dismissive, even threatening. An aggressive individual is loud, opinionated, and self-absorbed. But an assertive individual understands how to express their point of view with grace, respect, and thoughtfulness. Your goal is to be clear and firm, not hostile or inconsiderate. By practicing assertiveness, you won't just turn down requests. You'll gain self-confidence, foster clear and candid communication, and express your thoughts and needs without the crippling fear of disapproval. This skill is how you transition from being a follower to a leader in your own life, encouraging others to view you with the respect you deserve. Remember, this is a journey of growth. Each time you practice asserting yourself, you are building a stronger, more confident you. Rule number 3. Unmask your resistance. Understand why no feels so hard. Our third rule delves into the why. Understand the deep psychological reasons you struggle to say no. Many people find that simple word no profoundly challenging to utter. This isn't a flaw in your character. It stems from a complex web of ingrained beliefs and fears, often developed over a lifetime of conditioning. Recognizing these motivations is the crucial first step to breaking free from the belief that saying no is mean or selfish. Here are some of the common reasons we resist. We want to avoid offending or disappointing people. We dislike causing discomfort. But remember, often, the offense taken by a requester stems from their insecurities or unmet expectations, not from your respectful refusal. You are not responsible for others' reactions, as long as you communicate your boundaries respectfully. We fear being perceived as selfish. This leads us to prioritize others, even when self-care is crying out for attention. We desire to help others and be liked. It feels good to contribute, to be accepted. This innate desire for acceptance can compel us to say yes when we desperately want to decline. But true acceptance comes when your actions align with your values, not just external validation. We struggle with low self-esteem. When we feel less valuable, we're more likely to accommodate others at our own expense. Saying no assertively actually improves self-esteem by affirming that your time, goals, and needs are just as important as anyone else's. We fear missing out on opportunities, FOMO. This can push us to say yes to everything, leading to stress and dissatisfaction. The key is to discriminate between genuinely beneficial opportunities and those that simply arise from fear. We succumb to emotional bullying or conflict aversion. Some people use manipulation to coerce you, or we simply avoid conflict at all costs. Recognizing these behaviors empowers you to stand firm. Acknowledging these underlying reasons is the first, most critical step toward reclaiming your time and autonomy. It helps you challenge the beliefs that lead you to prioritize others over yourself. And finally, to realign your decisions with your true values. Rule number 4. Master the art of the graceful decline. Strategies for no without guilt. Now for the how. Employ direct and graceful strategies for declining requests. The biggest challenge in learning to say no is overcoming the feelings of guilt, fear, and shame that surface when you disappoint people. This rule provides you with practical tactics to overcome people-pleasing and say no more confidently and gracefully. Here are proven strategies to help you say no without feeling like a jerk. Be direct and straightforward. Don't waffle or stall. Give clear refusals to avoid mixed signals and discourage further pressure. Honesty builds trust. Don't stall for time. If you know it's a no, respond promptly. Delaying only creates false hope, makes you seem indecisive, and prolongs the discomfort for everyone. Consider replacing no with another word or phrase. Sometimes, simply changing your phrasing can communicate your inability to assist without triggering defensiveness. For instance, "I'm not able to take that on right now," or "that doesn't align with my priorities." Resist the urge to offer excessive excuses. While a brief, honest reason can be helpful, avoid fabricating elaborate excuses. Providing honest refusals builds respect and authority. Take ownership of your decision. This is a powerful mindset shift. Instead of "I can't," say "I don't want to." This empowers you, reinforcing your agency over your time and commitments. It makes it clear it's a conscious choice, not a limitation. Ask the requester to follow up later, if appropriate. If you genuinely might be able to help later but not now, suggest they check in at a specific future time. This prioritizes your current tasks while still showing interest. Offer an alternative solution. Suggest someone else who can help, or offer a different type of assistance you can provide. This mitigates disappointment and shows you care about their needs, even if you can't fulfill the original request. For example, "I can't do X, but I can help with Y," or "Have you tried asking name?" They might be a great fit. Describe your lack of bandwidth transparently. Clearly but politely, explain your current limitations to minimize pressure. "My plate is full," or "I'm currently at capacity." Remember, being straightforward doesn't mean being discourteous. The goal is always to be direct, honest, and respectful. You are not responsible for others' reactions. As long as you refuse respectfully, their emotional responses are beyond your control. Rule number 5. Tailor your no. Boundaries for every relationship and yourself. Our final rule acknowledges that no isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. Different relationships require different approaches when setting boundaries and declining requests. The ability to respectfully decline requests is a crucial skill that adapts to the unique dynamics of each interaction. To extended family, they may use emotional manipulation. Establish new expectations and clear boundaries about what you can offer and when you're available. Make them leave messages instead of demanding immediate responses. To your spouse, partner. This can seem daunting, but it's essential for relationship health. Maintain well-defined boundaries to foster respect and understanding. Communicate your dislikes and empower them to understand that your reasons for saying no are well-reasoned choices that add value to the relationship. To your children. Parents often struggle due to the desire for their children's happiness. Set clear and consistent boundaries and expectations to assert parental authority. Resist negotiation tactics that undermine your decisions. Teach them that a no is final to reduce manipulative behavior, often by using "I don't" statements, like "I don't allow screen time before homework." To friends, prioritize your own responsibilities and interests. Set boundaries to manage expectations and avoid resentment, addressing issues openly before frustration builds. A true friend will understand and respect your limits. To coworkers, be transparent about your workload and lack of availability. Communicate your decisions clearly and own your boundaries without excuses. To your boss, be transparent about your workload and capacity. When new projects arise, ask priority questions to manage stress effectively and offer alternative solutions to meet demands while protecting your time. To clients, provide legitimate reasons for declining requests and suggest alternatives to maintain the relationship and manage your limits. Saying no doesn't reflect unprofessionalism. It reflects clarity and realistic boundaries. To strangers, reflect on your values to determine where your obligations end. Politely express discomfort and create personal rules that make it easier to decline consistently. For example, "I have a rule that I don't give rides to people I don't know." And most importantly, to yourself. This is the ultimate act of self-empowerment. Resist temptations that detract from your goals. Use "I don't" statements to affirm your decisions against yielding to impulses. For instance, "I don't eat junk food," or "I don't skip workouts." Saying no to yourself is vital for long-term fulfillment over short-term gratification. You have now been armed with the 5 fundamental rules for mastering the art of saying no. 1. Prioritize your well-being. 2. Master assertiveness. 3. Understand your resistance. 4. Employ graceful strategies. 5. Tailor your no to every relationship, including your own. The ability to say no with respect and finesse is one of the most important and rewarding skills you can develop. Saying yes too often can lead to a profound loss of control over your time, your energy, and ultimately, your life. This is a journey, not a destination. Start applying these strategies today in low-risk situations. Decline that extra coffee invitation, politely refuse to take on a task that isn't yours, or simply tell yourself no to that impulse purchase. As you practice more and more often, you will discover that doing so gives you the freedom to spend your time pursuing more productive and rewarding endeavors. With consistent practice, saying no will become easier, more natural, and you will find that others will come to respect your boundaries more. You are the only one who can vigilantly protect your time and prioritize your needs. Embrace this power. Reclaim your life. Unlock your greatest potential. The transformation begins now.